EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marticher with your outlook for the weekend, February 13th and 14th, 2021. For your Saturday, we have a very light wintry mix moving across the region today. This is part of a very disorganized weak low that is offshore and moving to the north and east. This will bring some very light snow intermittently, some sleet in the middle, and freezing rain southeast. This is going to be very light, not a big deal, comparatively speaking to what we could be having in a couple days from now. And then a couple days after that, this is just a very light system, very nuisance system. So any amount of freezing rain, though, can be dangerous. So if there is some accrual of freezing rain on the roadways, that would be the biggest hazard for driving conditions. But most of this is going to fall in the overnight period, I think, especially this evening. So if you're going to be out this evening, just take it easy, especially in the areas that are getting freezing rain rather than sleet or snow. All three are dangerous, but of course, freezing rain is the worst of those three. So this moves in today, and again, it's going to spread northward this afternoon, and just some light spotty stuff, intermittent stuff going through, at least midnight, but a little bit after that in some spots, maybe like 3 a.m. or so. But it doesn't look like it's going to linger into Sunday morning. Newer trends are speeding us up a little bit and getting us out of here before dawn on Sunday, so therefore Sunday will just be rendered cloudy, and that's it. Here's the NAM high-res future simulated radar starting off at, what is this? This is 8 a.m. here, so we have some light freezing rain and sleet down here in our southeastern areas. And again, that's going to be going on in the morning already across those areas. And then as we progress through the afternoon, you're going to see this spotty stuff starting to move northward. And you get sleet up in this region here, freezing rain further southeast, maybe even some rain in the far coastal areas here of Cape May all the way down to Sussex, Delaware, Rehoboth Beach, those areas, Ocean City, Maryland. But in the interior, you see this is very spotty, very light. So a couple sleet pellets here and there. Couple snow showers here and there, but this is not going to amount to much, and this is going to go through the overnight. This is looking at 9 p.m. going through the evening, and just after midnight it looks like it wants to get out of here already. Maybe a few lingering snow showers to the wee hours of the morning, but then as you get to Sunday morning it's gone already. So as far as our snow maps are concerned and what we projected, this is a snow map that we have on the weather alerts page. This whole area in orange is a couple tenths of an inch up to a couple tenths of an inch coating to a couple tenths of an inch of sleet, and that's it. So that's all you're getting from this region. And further southeast there will be some freezing rain mixing in with this, and further northwest is a coating to an inch, but probably closer to a coating. There's really not a lot of moisture with this. So that's that particular map for the sleet and the snow, again combined because they both accumulate. But as far as the icing map, this is a separate map because this accrues. It does not accumulate. So this is generally up to about 0.05 inches of freezing rain. This is not a couple hundredths of an inches of what you're looking at in most of these areas. And it's mainly the southeastern portion of our coverage area, not getting up in these regions up here. So, again, not a real big system, but just take it easy if you're going to be out on the roads this evening while that precipitation is ongoing. Unless those roads are treated, there could still be pretty slick. So as we get beyond this point here, we're going to go back to the global models and look at the next system coming in here. This is going to be affecting Texas, Oklahoma over the weekend, and this system is going to move up toward our region here on Monday. There could even be some GFSs anyways indicating that there's going to be some light freezing rain and sleet snow combination here moving through here already on Monday, well ahead of the main system, which is down here. So we'll have to keep our eye on that for Monday. We do have that possibility or chance in the forecast here for Monday, but this is mainly an afternoon deal, it looks like, on Monday, and then you get a little bit of a break, and here's the main system moving in. Now, again, we talked about this in the last couple of videos, why this is happening here, and why you're getting this sandwich effect here with rain southeast, big area of freezing rain that goes from the Harrisburg, Lancaster area all the way up through the Lehigh Valley and central and northern New Jersey on the GFS anyway, then sleet in between. Snow is all the way back here from Pittsburgh up to about Towanda and then Binghamton. So that's a pretty far northwest trek for snow. So this is not going to be a snowmaker, we don't think. And there's universal agreement with that now, that this is probably not going to be a snowmaker except your very far northwestern areas, maybe up by Williamsport. State College might get in a little bit of that, and up to about Towanda, maybe north of the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre area. It's going to be very close there. And if Wilkes-Barre Scranton gets in on that, but it looks like it's mostly a sleet deal or sleet mixing with snow. And then freezing rain for the southeast. Again, freezing rain is the worst of these three as far as driving conditions are concerned, as far as power outages are concerned. The good thing is there's not a lot of wind with this, so that's good for the power outages, but you can have a lot of accrual on power lines and branches if this is in fact correct. Okay, so we're going to watch out for this. The reason this is not producing snow, though, is you have this big high out here, and this is kind of keeping these, see these red lines here? There's the 546 line that's running like this. Okay, you need that further southeast. There's a little bit of a ridge that's created by this high pressure. It's pumping up the ridge a little bit. Even though you have high pressure over the top here, that's sitting up here. This is the banana high I drew yesterday. That high pressure is sitting over the top of the system, so that's just going to keep it cold and below freezing at the surface. But aloft, you got a southwesterly wind flow because of this ridge that's off to our southeast here. And because of that, you're going to get that warm air in the mid-levels. They're going to change, melt the snowflake as it's falling through that layer. And then as it goes down to the surface, it's colder. It freezes on contact. The areas of sleet, that area is of warmth is not as deep. And you have a deeper cold layer underneath, so therefore it's able to freeze before it hits the ground. And you come down as sleet pellets that bounce when it hits. All right, so that's the difference there. Further southeast, you're a little bit too warm here at the surface and aloft, where you really can't get anything other than rain. So that's what the GFS is suggesting for this particular system. And the same, as we can zoom into that area here, you can see where that outline is pretty well here. So southeast, southern Jersey, Delaware, primarily rain. Might have some mixing going on early on, but this is really your hazard zone in this this hot pink color here. This is pretty dangerous stuff. And then the yellow up here, this is where the sleet would occur on the fringe of those two, and the snow is up further northwest. That's pretty far northwest there. Again, Lycoming County, Center County, Bradford, Tioga, Susquehanna, places like that. Sullivan, Wyoming, even Lackawanna. You can get into some snow up there, some snow accumulations from that, but you're going to have the concentration here icing further southeast, and that's universally modeled no matter what you look at. Here's the European model, a little bit more aggressive with that ice further north. And you have a big area of freezing rain. Hopefully this is not the case, because the more areas that get under this, the worse it's going to be for power outages and travel conditions. The new NAM coming in this evening. First take at this is showing that same general area. Again, northwest of I-95 is our target area for the wintry precipitation for this event here on Tuesday. And this is going to be the worst of this, I think, is going to be Monday night, generally after midnight through Tuesday. And I back this up a little bit. So here's when it comes in Monday night after midnight, and then it just gets worse going into Tuesday morning. Same thing here's on the GFS, after midnight into Tuesday morning, and then the afternoon it starts to clear out of here. So that's the general idea with this particular system. Not very long, thankfully. It's not going to be a 2-day event of freezing rain, but again, you will have some spotty stuff here on Monday afternoon preceding the main show, it looks like. And then beyond this, we have another shot on Thursday of a very similar evolution. Now, this one may be a little bit warmer aloft. Initially, you're going to have this high pressure sitting over the top that's going to have the cold air in place of the surface. You're going to get some ice here again, maybe snow to sleet to ice on Thursday, during the day here on Thursday. And then it looks like there's enough of a surge as the high retreats and this system cuts that you're going to have a changeover to rain across the region. So we have rain chances in the forecast here for Friday. If this, in fact, evolves like this. And the European model is not as aggressive with that. Has a little bit just ice, and that's it. It doesn't change over except for far southeastern areas. This is all going to be track dependent. So once we get past the first system here on Tuesday, we'll have a better idea of the next. We're going to take these one at a time. It's every other day we got something coming in here. The first one's minor. Next two have a bigger potential to be more substantial, especially with this icing involved with both systems. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martis. That is your outlook for the weekend, February 13th and 14th, 2021. Have a great Saturday and Sunday.